Welcome to New Sky TV. It's explosive. Guo Yuxin's new drama is poised to be a blockbuster. A fake marriage unfolds in the Gobi Desert, and the male lead is him. Sweetness overload on screen, and they were already married in real life. Who would have thought? The ceiling for short dramas is about to be shattered again. Guo Yuxin's new drama, We Grow Wild, is absolutely insane. Pre-orders have skyrocketed to 900,000, topping the charts on its first day. This isn't just a dark horse, it's a wild horse galloping through the film and television industry at the end of 2025. This time, Guo Yuxin has completely subverted her previous image. No longer a glamorous urban woman, but transformed into the award-winning actress Zhang Nan, dancing with the yellow sand and battling fate in the vast Gobi Desert of Langkap, Inner Mongolia. Even more astonishingly, her co-star, the engineer Liu Bei, with whom she has a fake marriage, is actually Bai Fangwen. My goodness. The extreme contrast between these two standing together is enough to send your adrenaline soaring. One is a cool, aloof, yet emotionally broken actress, the other is a resolute, taciturn engineer. In the barren desert, every glance they exchange, every closeness they draw, is like igniting dry tinder, burning fiercely in the hearts of viewers. Some people online are going crazy, saying Bai Fangwen is a better match for Guo Yuxin than Liu Xiaoxu. Who is Liu Xiaoxu? That's all in the past. Look at Bai Fangwen, his ascetic face paired with Guo Yuxin's broken beauty. In this endless yellow sand, the tension of that tough guy with tender heart overflows from the screen. This isn't acting, it's clearly throwing a couple into the wilderness for survival, letting their love grow wildly in the face of adversity. But the most shocking part is yet to come. You thought the sweetness in the drama was all there was to it? Wrong. Reality is even more thrilling than the drama. The Bai Fangwen who doted on Guo Yuxin in the drama, who stood by her through life and death in the Gobi Desert, is already someone else's husband in real life. Married. Friends, do you understand that feeling? You know that no matter how good he is, he's still someone else's husband, but in the drama, he looks at Guo Yuxin with the eyes of a lover, protecting and loving her with the kind of responsibility only a husband would have. This sense of taboo and immersion is simply amazing. Watching a married man give everything to another woman in the drama, we scream so sweet, while simultaneously heartbroken, thinking, he's ultimately someone else's. This complex emotion makes every sweet moment in the drama feel like it's laced with glass shards, sweet enough to make your heart flutter, yet painful enough to bring tears to your eyes. And this drama itself is truly ruthless. It dared to challenge the assembly line, fast food style of the short drama circle by filming entirely on location in the harshest Gobi Desert. While other crews were using green screens for technical editing, Guo Yuxin and Bai Fangwen were eating dirt. While other dramas were about romance, they were risking their lives. Especially that scene, where Zhang Nan, facing the exhausted Liu Bei, says, "I don't want anything, I just hope you're healthy, safe, and happy." At that moment, the yellow sand tousled her hair, and it shattered our hearts. No flowery language, no artificial sweeteners, only the simplest, most sincere wishes. This is the most primal form of love. Faced with life and death, in the desolation, all desires fade away, leaving only the purest prayer for the person before them. We Grow Wild is not just about love, but also about the mutual redemption of two souls in dire straits. Actress Zhang Nan, lost in the world of fame and fortune, finds inner peace in this desert. Beside Liu Bei, engineer Liu Bei, persevering in solitude, finds color in his world for the first time because of Zhang Nan's arrival. They have a fake marriage, but genuine feelings develop. This process of collapse and rebirth, this powerfully thought-provoking message, is what truly makes this drama a masterpiece. Sisters, don't wait. This sweet yet heart-wrenching, wild yet passionate drama is a must-watch. You'll regret it for life if you don't watch it. Go see Guo Yuxin and Bai Fangwen, as they present you with the wildest and most untamed growth on the Gobi Desert in New Langkap, Inner Mongolia, a place so fiercely windy it could bury a person alive. A film crew of over 100 people, like a bunch of madmen, braved sandstorms that could bleed their faces, carrying their equipment and working relentlessly. What were they after? Money. Ease of work? No. These madmen abandoned the comfort of a green screen studio, insisting on dragging the entire crew to the desolate wilderness of northwest China. Scorching sun, howling winds, the weather changed faster than turning the pages of a book. One moment the sun was blazing, the next, Sand and stones were flying everywhere. In this environment, a person is as insignificant as an ant that could be blown away at any moment. Do you know what this means? When the actress Jiangnan, dressed in a sophisticated urban trench coat, first stepped into this barren land, her elegant attire instantly became disheveled in the sandstorm. The overwhelming sense of suffocation, the loneliness and despair of being utterly alone in the world, could special effects create that? No! That chilling despair, so real it sends shivers down your spine, is something no green screen or post-production can replicate. It's authenticity bought with lives. And behind it all, money is burning. It's the people at Suguang Network, burning through cash like crazy for their so-called road drama. What they're pursuing isn't just a drama, but a work of art. To portray that vastness of the world and the desolation of humanity as insignificant as ants, they've gone to extremes with costumes and props. Look at Jiangnan. The once glamorous actress's exquisite clothes are gone, replaced by worn-out work clothes, every fold filled with Gobi Desert sand. And look at Liu Xia. The equipment, the tools, the marks on those engineers' clothes, these aren't just makeup. They were the marks they've carved out in real sandstorms. Real sand marks. Details etched into their very bones. This approach is a huge mockery of the current short drama scene's fast-paced, high-conflict, assembly line production. While others were using green screens and artificial sweeteners for romance in studios, these crazy people were experiencing the wind and sand with their lives, fighting against falsehood with reality. Guo Yuxin, who plays the award-winning actress Jiangnan, is a complete fugitive. What is she fleeing from? The setbacks in her career. The betrayal in her relationship. The overwhelming pressure from the outside world. She fled to the desert, thinking she could escape everything, but can she escape the collapse within? In that soul-stirring monologue, she stands in the raging wind, facing the empty Gobi Desert, screaming out her most desperate feelings. At that moment, she wasn't Guo Yuxin, she was Jiangnan. A Jiangnan crushed by life, driven to the brink of despair, and ultimately, like a weed, rising again from the ashes. How painful is the process from collapse to rebirth? So painful that you can feel her soul trembling even through the screen. This isn't acting, this is a struggle with life itself. If you don't watch a show like this, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. By Fang Wen plays Liu Bei, who, burdened by guilt over the sacrifice of his comrades, single-handedly pursues a poaching gang on the border. Under the guise of a fake marriage, the two progress from initial testing to a bond of life and death, their relationship unfolding with a raw, rugged intensity. In a fierce battle against a sandstorm, Liu Bei unconsciously shields Jiangnan behind him, an act many viewers consider a touching moment of even a tough guy has a soft spot. The script doesn't rely on sweet talk, but rather on concrete actions to showcase the relationship. Liu Bei draws the villain's attention to protect Jiangnan, while Jiangnan decisively pulls the trigger at a crucial moment, saving everyone. This mutual redemption plot breaks away from the common domineering CEO trope in short dramas. The story of growing up wildly became a massive hit on the Hongguo platform, but opinions were divided. Some felt the work was exceptionally good, even more captivating than a movie, telling a mature love story. In particular, Jiangnan's line to Liu Bei, "I only wish you health, peace, and happiness," was both novel and heartwarming, completely unconventional. What people appreciate is that this work doesn't follow the usual formula, offering a unique experience, like discovering a dazzling gem in everyday life, a truly eye-opening moment. This writing style, both relatable and profound, has surprised and resonated with many readers. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.